if I told you you could do this with the body that you have right now? Let me show you how.
One-legged crow is tricky because you only have one knee on the arm. The other leg is off somewhere else doing something else. So we're really depending on this relationship right here. This has to be a 10 out of 10 relationship. If it's a 4 out of 10, you're going down. All right. So what does a 10 out of 10 relationship between your arm and your knee look like? It looks like the least amount of wobble. Okay. Now you see when I put my knee here, I have a lot of wobble. So how do we fix that? What I like to do, this doesn't work for everybody. Give yourself the freedom to put your knee wherever you need to put your knee. But for me, the area that has the least amount of wobble is the bony bit behind my elbow. Okay, so if you want to try that, bend your elbow and touch the bony bit behind your elbow. And then you might even like kind of open and close your arm and see it's a saddle joint, the elbow. It goes like this. So when you bend and you straighten, there's kind of like a little hole, a little divot where the bones articulate. We call that the elbow hole, also known as the weenus. Technically, the weenus is the skin of the elbow, but it's more fun to call this a weenus. So find your weenus, right? And if you're like, I don't know, just find the bony bit and see if you can put the bony bit of your knee, of your elbow up against your knee. For me, I don't know if you can see it, there's a lot less wobble than when I put my shit over here. Okay? So for me, that's gonna be the least wobbly spot. And I'm gonna go knee to elbow. For you, it might be different, but the weenus is a good place to start from. So one-legged crow, I like to come into it from a short downward facing dog. It requires a lot less core strength than coming in from crow, but I'll talk to you about both. Okay, so nice short little dog. You're gonna take one leg up and you're gonna bring the knee to the back of the elbow, okay? Now, for me, it's the back of the elbow. For you, it might be higher. Now watch, as I bring my knee, I'm also gonna bend my elbow back to create, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see my elbow is bent. I'm bending my elbow so that I can find the elbow hole. If I keep my elbow straight, there's no hole. It's just a straight elbow, right? So I found the elbow hole. Now I gotta look forward. Now your tendency is gonna wanna be, come on, lift up. Why is my leg not levitating? I thought she said I could fly this leg. Yes, she did. But what needs to happen first? Stack your shit and then the oh shit point, right? And because this leg is long behind you, your oh shit point is a lot further forward because your leg is long behind you. So watch how far forward I gotta go. Forward, 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 not down. Forward, 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 forward. Whoa! Whoa, I went so far forward that my other leg lifted up, okay? That's the mechanics of this, is forward to lift the leg. Now, a couple of things. Some of you are gonna do this with what I call the dangly foot. The dangly foot is the murderer of this pose. The dangly foot makes it almost impossible. Nothing is impossible, but almost. Yeah, what is the dangly foot? Look at my left foot. Do you see it dangle down? Some of you are gonna dangle like this. You're gonna dangle, and you're gonna say, oh, I'm trying to lift my leg. That was me face planting, by the way, right? Dangly foot, foot dangling down. This makes the pose heavy, okay? What do we do instead of dangly foot? We do heel to butt, heel to butt. So look at the difference visually between dangly foot or foot lifted. You see foot lifted? Everything is more compact. Everything is tight and lifting up. Dangly foot pulls the whole thing down. So no dangly foot, heel to butt. Okay, this one is really hard. This one takes most people several months. So don't get discouraged. So short down dog, knee to the back of the arm. Bend the elbows so you find your sweet spot. Stack your shit, look forward, and then shift forward, not down. Forward, 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 until, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I got some lift off. Then it squeeze your butt to go the rest of the way. Okay, some of you are ready to reverse engineer this or to come into this from crow pose. Okay, for those of you, pay close attention. In order to lift one knee, so coming in from crow, you've got to be able to remove one knee, right? And if I remove one knee right now, look what's going to happen. Whoa, it just slid down the middle, right? I'll show you again. I'm removing one knee and it slid down. Why? Because my center of gravity is in the center. If I want to remove one knee and keep it up, I've got to move my center of gravity a little bit over the arm that is going to, or over the knee that's going to stay put. What does that look like? Take a look. I'm going to send my center of gravity over my left arm. Ooh. You see how here was center. Here I shift to the side and then I lift a knee. Do you see how my hips are over my left arm? And then I can send the leg back, right? I'll show you from the side. Whew. It's been a while since I've done 5 of these in a row while talking. So you're here. Okay, I want to transfer my weight to one side first so I can then lift a knee. Then I must shift my torso forward more to extend the leg. Yeah, but that's all mechanics, right? If your knee keeps falling down, you have not shifted your center of gravity over the other arm. Tiny, stupid details that make all the difference, okay? These poses that have 2 hands on the ground and 1 leg up are fucking hard, okay? And there's a way to make them a little easier by, instead of having 2 hands on the ground, you have 1 elbow on the ground. All that's doing is taking some weight out of your wrist and distributing your weight over a much bigger surface area. Now, instead of just your hand, you have your hand, your forearm, your elbow. So it's distributing the load through your shoulder in a different way and makes it a little bit easier to hold. So for this, same concept. Instead of putting my hand next to my other hand, I'm going to put my elbow next to my other hand. So hand in line with elbow. Okay, then you can sort of walk it in, bring your knee to the back of the arm, okay, and then look forward, not down. If you look down, look. I don't understand. Why can't I fly? Well, because your face is on the floor, lady. Okay, so look forward, shift forward like there's a cookie way out in front of you on your yoga mat, and you want to go eat that cookie. And as you shift forward, the other leg will be able to come up. Okay, so that's 1 elbow down and 1 leg up. So we always offer options, not for you to have to do them all, but so if one doesn't work, try the other one. Something's going to click first. And when something clicks, then it gives you like access to a whole bunch of other stuff. But we don't know what's going to click for you. So we give you all the things.
Let me know in the comments below which arm balance or inversion you are dying to unlock.